it was transformational for me when I finally was honest with myself and others about how I was. And it's a continued challenge when I'm sat in my therapy sessions, because remember, the healer also needs healed. When I'm sat in my therapy sessions, and I've had 2 in the last 2 weeks, and I've got another one on Wednesday, and I'm really, really committed to exploring and releasing whatever I can. There's still moments in the session where I might want to hide a little bit from the therapist, the person I'm working at. And I promise you, it's every time that I step beyond that hiding to be ruthlessly, humbly honest, is when I have the best sessions, when I have the best breakthroughs. We have to be honest with ourselves about how we're feeling, what we're really thinking, what's really happened to us, what's really going on in there. Most of us have a facade that we project to the world, we present to the world, okay? And we've protected ourselves behind that facade. We've had to keep ourselves safe behind that facade. It's a helpful facade. It's been there for good intent, I would actually say, good reasons. However, if we want to really heal, there's moments in our journey where you need to recognize now is a moment to seriously drop the facade. I'm not saying forever, until you know it's safe and it's completely, you feel comfortable to drop it forever. But there's moments in the therapy session, for example, or in the meditation sitting, where you want to drop the facade and be ruthlessly real. Now, we become dishonest for many reasons: to be loved and accepted, to avoid getting in trouble or to get out of trouble, to protect ourselves and to stay safe, to keep the peace, more like in fawning. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. No. Yeah, we can keep the peace. We can be dishonest to avoid shame. We don't want to look at certain things. We don't want to admit certain things. And we can be dishonest to keep others happy, to avoid discomfort. And sometimes we can be dishonest to get what we want. There's many reasons, there's many valid reasons, reasonable reasons for why honesty can actually be really hard. But honesty, I promise you, is the foundation of all true healing, growth, and self-discovery. Now, when you remember, the definition of honesty is free of deceit, to be truthful and sincere. Now, I know nobody wakes up in the morning saying, I want to be deceitful today. But like I've said, there's many valid reasons why we might find ourselves being less than 100% honest. There's also times when not to be 100% honest. I get that. But when it comes to healing, especially if you're one-on-one with a friend that you trust, that you're trying to work something through with, or with your therapist, or whoever you're seeking help from, you want to be free of deceit, which is the action of deceiving someone by concealing or misrepresenting the truth. And that's the funny thing. We can be close to the truth, but we're kind of subtly editing it again for this desire to be accepted, or this fear of what might be on the other side of the honesty. If I'm honest with myself, I might implode my life. I had to overcome that fear. What if I'm so honest that I actually end up broke under a bridge, single and lonely and crying myself to sleep? That's kind of the illusion of what the mind might tell you might happen with honesty. But actually, honesty is empowerment. Honesty is pure. Honesty is powerful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So we want to be honest about what's happened to us. We want to be honest about what's going on inside of us. So you need to avoid toxic positivity with honesty. We can often hide the truth with the veil of positivity. So we need to give ourselves time when we're engaging any therapeutic journey to build a deep and safe relationship with the person we might be working with. And I'll come on to that in a minute. But we need that safe connection in order to be honest. Okay? So I understand that when people show up and they don't have a safe connection with themselves yet, that's one of the reasons why they can't be honest with me yet, And so we have to create that safe connection so that they're able to be honest with themselves via me, so to speak, if they happen to be working with me. Does that make any sense? So I want you to understand why you might not have been. Be as honest as you can, as far as you can feel safe doing so. But I want to be super honest that the foundation of healing is honesty. So I invite you to affirm with me now. I'm willing to be 100% honest, knowing that truth gives me the deepest healing. I'm willing to be 100% honest, knowing that truth delivers the deepest healing.